I just wanted to say Taiwanese men.
Is this this channel is like not
child friendly.
PG-13, so like
I have lived on 4 different continents. I say been around, but that's not really how I've been around. Like Taiwanese men are so nice. They are the most respectful, polite, lovely people I have ever known.
Today we have a new face here on the channel and also somewhat of a new face here in Taiwan.
Indeed.
Georgie, who are you and where are you from?
I'm from England, but I have family ties in South Africa. So most of my life has been spent either between England and South Africa. And then 2 years ago, I decided to leave. I just had enough, left my husband in the process of getting divorced. And I actually went to Japan. It wasn't a good experience. And then something happened and she just said to me, get on a plane. And my Taiwanese friend. And I just loved it. From the moment I arrived, I was just like, oh, I feel safe. I love it. The vibe here is really good. Yeah, it was good. Happy. This is my happy place.
And then now like 3-4 weeks
yes.
here. How much did you know about Taiwan before you came here? And how has like your first impressions been so far?
Like honestly, like nothing. I think Taiwan is like one of these really hidden gems that you don't, everyone's like, oh, Japan this or China, whatever. You don't really hear a lot about Taiwan. So I really didn't know. I have students in Taiwan, but I didn't really know anything about it. And then when I got here, I just felt like it was home, if that makes sense. People are like just really friendly, really accommodating. Everyone is just really nice. Like everyone talks to me. They see this like European woman. Everyone talks to me. The woman at the beetle nut shop.
Beetle nut shop? Have you been visiting beetle nut shops?
No, I haven't. But I walk past one like every day.
Okay. It's like straight into the Taiwanese culture, like 3 weeks.
I do have a lot of questions about it. But
honestly, I don't really know what I never tried it.
I'm a bit scared of that kind of thing because like, you take it and suddenly it's like, if anybody wants to let me know, that's good. But otherwise,
yes,
I'm fine.
Please do let us know down in the comments what actually happens if you do take one.
And like, how many do you take and how long does it last for? That's my other question. Yeah, so like at the park, on the MRT, in the shops, just randomly walking past people. They're all like, hi, my name's Kevin. How are you? It's like, oh, hi. All the little kids talk to me. People are just really friendly and I'm just really happy here. But I also must say, coming from South Africa where the crime is insane. I mean, it's just awful. I just feel, especially as a woman, nobody your size has got anything to worry about.
Yeah.
So I think as a woman, especially, I'm very sort of cognizant about. When I was here last year, we got reasonably drunk. We went out and it was like midnight and we'd been drinking and we're walking down these alleyways and roads and it's dark and it's in the middle of the night. I wouldn't even walk down these roads in South Africa in the day. And just that sense of security for me as a woman is really important. And I think that's probably half of what makes me feel good about this place. From a female perspective, I just wanted to say Taiwanese men.
Is this this channel is like not
child friendly.
PG-13, so like
I have lived on 4 different continents. I say been around, but that's not really how I've been around. Like Taiwanese men are so nice. They are the most respectful, polite, lovely people I have ever known. And I've been up to quite a few dinners when obviously there have been Taiwanese men present. So attentive, so nice. Just for example, I went out for lunch with the one guy and he's like, would you like some more tea? Would you like some more water? Would you like some more this? Can I get you something else? Would you like, I was like, oh my God, like I feel like a princess,
Is this the server at Din Tai Fung or like an actual, like a normal person?
It's actually a normal person.
Okay.
Just like this guy knew I like dumplings and he brings me dumplings and then he brings me desserts. I'm like, oh, you need to try this and this is so nice. Respectful, kind, sweet, beautiful manners. It's not something that I sort of expected, but even people I'm not romantically involved with, so nice. Wow. So I don't know.
Thumbs up
Good job, guys.
For Taiwanese men.
Really? And like I would tell people and they just like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. Like, can I come with you? I have to say it was very refreshing and I really enjoyed that about Taiwanese men. And I know that I've only been out with a couple of them but
there's still many more left on the island.
Yeah, but so far it's given me a really good impression of things in this country. And I feel like I think in a lot of countries there's like real male hierarchy system going on. Whereas I feel in this country it's opposite. That's my perception so far. That I feel like women are really respected in this country. I know you have a female head of state, but I just feel like they're really respected. And a lot of my students actually have female bosses, which they respect. And I just really like. It's very refreshing for me. So I like being treated like a princess. It's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
This starts to sound like a contact, what do you call it? Like a contact ad. It's like, do you also want to treat me like a princess? Click on the link down in the description.
Not quite, but yeah, just really, really nice. Thank you.
And speaking about things that are really nice, I also want to give a thumbs up to the special deal from the sponsor of today's video, NordVPN. I've now used NordVPN for I think 7 years, and as the entire world gets more and more digital and online, I also feel like NordVPN is getting more and more important as well. Not only does it keep you safe when you are connecting to public or maybe even fake unsecure networks, for example in cafes or maybe even at an airport while traveling. You're also able to select your virtual location from servers all over the world, which means that although you might be traveling to a location where your favorite movie or TV show isn't available, you can use NordVPN to still get access via the secure virtual network. For example, the movie I watched almost every single day trying to learn Chinese here in Taiwan 13 years ago, Lost on Journey, which wouldn't be available in Sweden without NordVPN. And of course it also works the other way around, so you can also see new international movies and TV shows like the recently released version of the Swedish classic Ronja the Robber's Daughter, which at least not yet have been released here in Taiwan. But speaking about safety and removing the risk of using public Wi-Fi, using NordVPN itself is also 100% risk-free, since they are offering a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not 100% satisfied. And I should also mention that if you are subscribing to NordVPN, you can use their services in up to 10 different devices, including your smart TV and your router directly. So please do click the link down in the description or head over to nordvpn.com/Lukas, try it out for yourself, and thanks to my friends at NordVPN, if you do use my personal coupon code Lukas, you will get 4 months extra regardless of which of the 2-year plan you sign up for. So NordVPN, thank you so much for this offer. Now let's head back to the video and see if we can learn something new about Georgie as well. You said that you had students from Taiwan. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go like with the full stereotype that you're an English teacher.
I am indeed. Yeah, okay. Yes, I am yes.
If you're from the UK or South Africa, then the stereotype is true. But not all foreigners are from a native English-speaking country. So
mostly, I teach on Japanese and Chinese platforms. Mostly my students are Japanese, but I do have quite a lot of Taiwanese. Very respectful people. Very polite, especially like the kids as well. They are just really, actually everybody. They're just like really friendly, and they're just like really grateful for everything that you do. Really good manners, like really, really good manners.
I have some other questions as well, but I just had to check now, because you said you've been here in Taiwan now for 3-4 weeks. Mm-hmm. That was like just before the earthquake.
Yeah.
Was that your first earthquake?
No, it wasn't. I had a 6.5 about last year, but I was on my ground floor apartment.
Okay.
Whereas here I was on the 14th floor. So luckily, I was actually still in bed. I'd had a really late night, so I was just about to get out of bed, and then the whole place started shaking.
Is this the day after you were reasonably drunk on the streets? Or is this...
No, I've barely drank since I've been here this time. It's actually really disappointing. I should drink more. I was lying in bed, and I just feel like the whole building is shaking, but I didn't realize how bad it was, because I just thought it was the shockwaves going up the building. All my Taiwanese students phoning me, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, are you home alone? Are you fine? Like really so many phone calls from them. Yeah, so I didn't realize how bad it was because I thought it was the shockwaves. But the whole building was doing this. Pretty interesting. I've never had one that strong before.
Yeah, no, I think we're a lot of people who have never had one that strong before, for sure. Other than like the earthquake, anything that has been like a little bit more eye-opening for you?
Oh, yeah. The amount of food Asian people eat. Wow. Oh. It's a lot.
Okay.
Like, it's a lot of food. I mean, you guys eat really healthily. You eat so healthily here, which is really amazing. But the amount of food people can put away. So we went to Ajoy.
It's like a all-you-can-eat kind of buffet.
Yeah,
okay.
It was really like $120. It was really worth it.
Not Tony's dollars.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No. 120 US. And it's like we got for lunch and I'm like, oh my God, like I can't eat anything else. I'm going to explode. And then they just like order 3 more portions of something. And this happens like every time we go out to eat.
What's your favorite food so far of the Taiwanese cuisine?
Oh God, everything is so good. That dumpling place at the bottom of the 101.
Din Tai Fung?
Thank you. I always forget what it's called. So good. So good. I have to say, best sushi I've ever had was in Taiwan.
Didn't you say you lived in Japan?
Yeah. So either I didn't go to the right places, which maybe I didn't, but I think on my first night in Taiwan, we got sushi. Best sushi. And it was just like some local thing from Uber Eats. It was amazing.
Oh, wow.
I think there's like a video of me going like, oh my God, this is like amazing. And she's saying to me like, can you stop making those sounds when you're eating? I'm like, oh my God, but it's so good. Oh my God. Yeah. Horrible story. It was horrible.
Oh.
Okay, so we...
Dumpling story?
No, definitely no. We love dumplings.
Okay.
In England, we have something called black pudding.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a sausage made from pig's blood. Super disgusting, and I won't eat it because it's just really, really horrible.
It sounds like we have something similar in Taiwan, like sushi gao.
I love the street food. So my friend says to me, oh, you got to try this. I'm like, what is it? No, you'll love it. I was like, what is it? I know you're going to love it. Just eat it. So I'm eating this like lollipop-shaped thing. And I'm standing next to the woman that's just made it, this like lovely old woman, and it's late at night and she's very sweet and everything. And I'm eating it. My friend says, do you like it? I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. Then she says to me, like, out of 10? So I'm like, it's like an 8. It's like, it's not bad. So then she starts explaining the characters to me. It was like pig's blood something.
Yeah, pig blood cake.
Oh God. So I had this bag in my hand and I literally just I just spat it out in the middle of the street.
But you just said that you liked it though.
And it's just the thought of eating. I don't eat it in my own country, and I didn't want to eat it here. And this poor like old lady, she's just like cooked it, and she's like being so nice and so friendly. And I was like, oh my God, it's disgusting. And I just spat it out. So
yeah,
that I didn't like.
I also got tricked like the first time because they usually roll it in like peanut, and then
it could have been. I'm just so traumatized. I don't remember.
And then like for me, like my Taiwanese so-called friends, they were like, "Do you like peanuts?" And I was like, yeah, I love peanuts. Okay, let's try this. And it's like 5% peanut and then like 95% pig blood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not a huge fan. So what is your plan now then? You said like you moved to Japan, didn't really work out, and then like now you're in Taiwan. What is like your life plan?
Okay, life plan, is I have a business, it's a franchise, which I want to bring into the country. It's like a kids group thing. My kids did it in South Africa when they were small and they loved it. All done in English from kids from the age of like 1 to 6. Sporting kind of concept for kids, but there's like a lot of singing. Everything's done in English. It's movement, obviously, so it's good because it's sporting. But it's just also like speaking the language and movement-related language and animals and different things. So that is the plan. That is the end goal. And I think stay here as long as possible. That's the plan.
Just be careful because it might be longer than you might expect.
Yeah.
My plan was only like 1 year, and then now like 13 years later, I'm
and you're still here.
Like I have not left like Höping-Dongnu, which is like right here. Yeah.
Well, it must be a good area.
I think any place in Taiwan is like a good area, especially with South African standards.
Yeah, everything is good.
It's a good area.
The other thing I really like as well is when I first got here, like people have their phones in their pockets. And like if I saw that in South Africa, I'd be like, listen, you just need to put your phone away because someone's going to steal it. And like here, everyone's
just open handbags and stuff.
Yeah, like wallets hanging out or you leave your bag and, you know, it's not even something you think about anymore.
Speaking about like South Africa, they have like the alternating electricity. Like you don't have power like all the time. How was like your daily life in South Africa before like moving away?
You sure you want to know? So you get a schedule and it goes off between 2 and 4 hours depending on where you are on the schedule. So you know when it's going to go off. But the thing is with South Africa is you don't know if it's going to come back on again. Because like something will trip at a power station or someone forgets to like flick the switch or something. It's that basic. Depending on a lot of different factors, it can be once a day, it can be 3 times a day.
Oh, so it's like that frequent?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
It goes from stage 1 to 8. 1 is like really good. So it maybe goes off like once a day. I think we were on stage 6 when I left. So then it goes off like 3 times a day. Most of the time it's for 2 hours, which is manageable because you can make coffee if you know it's going off or whatever. But if it's 4 hours, it's a nightmare. Because then the batteries for everything just run out. Then you have a generator which goes through so much petrol.
Like recently, now starting from this month, I think, they said they were going to increase the power cost with like 11%.
Here or
in Taiwan?
No, you have electricity. I mean, I know it's a lot. Don't complain.
I was just going to say, it's like, you know, it's better to pay 11% more than not having it at all. Yeah.
No,
that's crazy.
The thing is, it's a first world thing, and you should have electricity. Of course, you should. But when you live without it, you realize that it's so nice to actually you turn on the light switch and it works.
already now, do you have a few like tips and tricks for like other foreigners who might consider to like move to Taiwan? Is there anything that you wish you would have known maybe before coming here, or like just like your first week or two?
You know, I tried to look for accommodation before I got here, which is completely fruitless. You just need to do it when you're here. So maybe check into an Airbnb for a month while you're looking for somewhere. You know, I had to produce so much ID, and then one of my passport is British, and then my driver's license is South African, and then they say it's from the wrong country. So if you have two forms of ID, make sure they're from the same country.
Last but not least, I also wanted to mention that you are more or less also a colleague to me now, because I see that you've started your own little
I
YouTube
wish
channel.
300,000 followers. I mean,
Thank you.
No, you deserve it.
Yeah, because I saw like you already now started like a little YouTube channel, so we can follow along like literally from like your first week here in Taiwan. How's the first couple of videos going so far, and what can we see next on your channel?
Well, actually today I had that Taiwanese hair thing done. Fun thing where they wash your, I'm sure the women all know, where you get your hair done and they wash your hair and you get like all these cute shapes made with your hair. Anyway, I had it done.
Well,
it's
there's not that many shapes I can do with my hair. It's like, is it this shape or no shape? I think.
Yeah. Well, it's a traditional Taiwanese thing, apparently. Had that done today. So just about my life here, starting again, getting divorced, having fun, enjoying myself, enjoying your country. Yeah, just moving forward and getting on with my life, really. So my editing's not that good yet, but getting there.
One step at a time.
Yeah, one step at a time. There we go.
And of course, you have all the links down in the description as well. So just one click away to follow a new foreigner's literally like first baby steps here in Taiwan, which out of experience are the most interesting. And there was all the questions that I had actually. But is there anything else we should talk about?
I just want to know about the gym culture in this country. It's really expensive.
It depends where though. They have like the private gyms like World Gym and all these other like brands. But then they have like the public gyms, like the government ones. 50 NT for an hour.
Okay, that's cheap.
Which is like
okay, but I'm a bit lazy, so I really want to do a CrossFit because I've been CrossFitting for like more than 10 years.
Oh, that's one of those like Western gyms. That's
$7,000 a month. 7,000 people.
Oh, 7,000. That's a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
If anyone knows, I'd like to know the Taiwanese version of CrossFit. That'd be good. Thank you. It's not $7,000 a month.
Thank you so much for coming here and sharing like your first impressions. And hopefully we get to see all your adventures on your YouTube channel as well.
I hope so.
You of course have links down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching as well. My name is Lukas. Starts with L as in like, ends with S as in subscribe. Please do both, and see you all in the next one.
Bye.